Привет. Я тут решил посмотреть Gamescom, презентации с Gamescom latam. Присоединяйтесь. Latam — это сокращенно Латинская Америка. Этот Gamescom не как традиционно в Германии, а в Латинской Америке. Давайте же посмотрим.
Hello and welcome to FGS Live from Gamescom Latam here in sunny Sao Paulo, Brazil.
And we have got a packed show for you today, full of world premieres, new trailers and exclusive dev interviews.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Amy.
And if we're honest with you, we're both roughly 70% suntan lotion right now.
I'm more SPF than I am woman.
Yeah, but forget about us. It's all about the games today. So how about we kick off with a new look at hotly anticipated action RPG Souls-like.
This is Wu Chang Fallen Feathers. Enjoy!
Wu Chang.
You never know you are a monster until someone comes to slay you. The gift changes you, slowly consuming every little part of your humanity. I should know. It runs in my blood.
Похоже больше на Нио, чем на Dark Souls.
Dares to question my will, standing in the way of my redemption.
Ничто не вечно. Wu Chang. Fallen Feathers. О, какие наряды. А, это был босс, может быть. Костюмчики вот. Тоже. Июль.
And you
24.
can play Wu Chang Fallen Feathers when it launches on July 24th for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Head to the Future Game Show Steam page for more information on Wu Chang and all the games you see in today's show.
Oh yes, but now Amy, you love a good third-person shooter.
I love a good third-person shooter.
Yeah, but have you ever thought to yourself, I really wish the character firing this gun was a dog?
Every single time.
And have you ever thought to yourself, I also wish that that dog was a hard-boiled detective?
Have
О,
you been talking to
7
my
Max.
therapist again?
That doesn't matter. Here is our very first world premiere. This is the Shadow Syndicate.
А. Я думал, Сэм Макс. Кила. Может быть интересно, но под настроение. Оу. Иногда мне кажется, что лучше, чем плохой шутинг, вообще не без шутинга. В следующем году.
Ooh, can't wait to get my paws
Такое.
on that.
Oh, yes.
Странненько.
Now, if you're like me, you're completely obsessed with Slow Clap's 2021 Kung Fu masterpiece, Sifu. But for their next game, Slow Clap decided to focus on kicking balls of a different kind.
Absolutely, this is Rematch, a third-person, fast-paced
Football.
reimagining of soccer. Here's all the info you need to know ahead of the next beta in May.
And if you're watching the Portuguese version of our show today, you're about to hear from Brazilian pro footballer Lucas Cordeiro. So enjoy that.
Фифу. Вот это интересно. Наверняка сложное.
Welcome to Rematch, an online multiplayer football game from the makers of Sifu. In Rematch, you'll join 4 other players to take on another team in stunning futuristic arenas. Let's break down the golden rules. You're vulnerable in possession. There are no fouls in the game, so you can quickly become an easy target. Pass the ball to your teammates before you get tackled. Keepers are sweepers. Don't be afraid to leave your line. Move forward to provide backup and intercept enemy passes. Staying on your goal line is a positional mistake that can be costly. Victory comes from team play.
5 на 5.
Always think of your teammates' positions and pass the ball around. It can be more satisfying to serve a perfect assist than to score yourself. Never give up. It's not over until the final whistle, so keep pushing and give everything you've got.
У меня почему-то ассоциации не с FIFA, а с Rocket League.
While the basic mechanics of Rematch are accessible, they have layers of depth that require investment to be mastered. Get it right, and your team will prevail. Take control with powerful mechanics. Master volleys, skill shots, and advanced shooting techniques to dominate the pitch. Don't forget the basics though. Passing and crossing is key if you want to keep your chances alive. Play with awareness. Use the arena to your Rematch kicks off
проскочила.
on June 19th, 2025. But if you can't wait, check out the dates for our upcoming betas. We'll see you on the pitch.
Ну, 5 на 5 это сложно. Набрать 5
The
человек.
Rematch beta kicks off in May, and you can try it on PC, Xbox Series X and S, and PlayStation 5.
Oh yes, and if you're enjoying the trailers in today's show, then why not subscribe to the FGS YouTube channel where you can see all of today's trailers and even more great stuff. And if you want a bit more information on the games in today's showcase, then you can also head to gamesradar.com where you can find that. But right now, let me tell you, there's nothing better in life than a classic 90s RPG.
Find everything you love about a 90s RPG with a combat engine that blends real-time and turn-based.
Well, I would give them the Nobel Prize.
Well, then this is soon-to-be Nobel Prize winner, Sacrifier.
Еще раз к предыдущей игре вернемся. 5 на 5 довольно-таки сложно, я считаю. Ну, то есть с рандомами, если играть, то у вас один человек, если плохо играет, он будет тянуть команду вниз очень сильно. То есть если ты играешь с рандомами против какой-то более-менее команды, или там 2 на 2, которые играют вместе, а ты совершенно с рандомами, то ну, у вас будет дрюкать, скорее всего. То есть обязательно, чтобы они общались друг с другом, и обязательно, желательно, очень большую будет роль играть, если вы постоянно в 5 человек командой какой-нибудь играете, то у вас будет большое преимущество перед теми, кто у кого не полная команда, либо же, опять же, все из рандомов. Ну, это взять тот же Overwatch, это также работает. Не знаю, это сложно. Возможно, если ты очень хорошо, очень скилловый игрок, то ты можешь какую-то сделать там, как-то вытянуть команду, да, ну и я тоже не вижу, чтобы кто-то так сильно мог отличаться своим скиллом от других, например, в том же Overwatch, как бы, какой бы ты скилловый бы не был, то ты можешь попасть просто в такие катки, если ты ну, с рандомами играешь, в которых тебя просто, каким бы ты крутым бы не был, ты просто будешь всирать. О,
Heresy isn't a myth or a bedtime yarn. It's real. It's dangerous. It's what we fight against.
выглядит красиво.
Sacrifier is a story-driven RPG set in a world where faith, war, and ancient technology collide.
The demons above.
В начале следующего года.
And the heretics within.
You play as Ezekiel Raiden, a young priest and soldier fighting across realities in a conflict between gods and demons.
I won't lie to you. We're in a crisis.
Inspired by classic JRPGs like Xenogears or Valkyria Profile 2, Sacrifier mixes pixel art with 3D visuals, real-time and turn-based combat, and moral complexity.
That's life in the Bishops. The apocalypse is always a couple of days away. You'll get used to it.
Explore the underground city of Antioch and the spirit realm of Erebus, from bustling streets to sacred forests. With music by Motoi Sakuraba and a combat system full of style and strategy, Sacrifier is a modern love letter to the golden age of RPGs.
Как бы да, но Где твоя пати? В RPG главная команда. Они друг с другом общаются, история как бы. А здесь только один человек.
And you can play Sacrifice when it releases next year for PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, Switch and Steam. But you can wishlist it right this very second.
Now, Journey to the Savage Planet was a 2020 cult hit, but we're just days away from the sequel, Revenge of the Savage Planet.
Revenge is a dish best served cold, but Revenge of the Savage Planet is a game best played as soon as humanly possible.
Here's the brand new trailer ahead of the game's launch on May 8th.
Это интересно.
Welcome, valued Alta Interglobal employees.
So glad you were able to find the time to chat.
Unfortunately, however, we've been forced to let you go.
No hard feelings after the layoffs, I'm sure.
Did you read your contract? Did you check your NDA?
You know, we had to streamline the business.
You don't decide the truth. Alta Interglobal tells you the truth. When we tell you something, it is a fact.
Ну прикольно, да. Мир стал больше, глубже. И вдвоем. Коп.
Son, I know you're a team player, so you're still part of the family.
Я в первую часть играл, мне понравилась, она веселая, много юмора. Ну, с этой я не уверен, если честно.
Revenge of the Savage Planet comes out on May the 8th on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One and PC. And if you like it, for the love of all of outer space, go to Steam right now and wishlist it.
Oh yes, but next up we have a game in which the space race was won by the church, resulting in fantastic sentence coming up. Nuns in space.
Astro nuns.
Absolutely. This is Void Martyrs, a top-down survival horror roguelite. And I tell you something, there are no other games out there like this.
Absolutely none.
Oh, great work. Great work.
Какой-то бред. Крипово. Я в это играть не буду. Не заставите. Я такое не люблю.
Is coming soon to Steam, but wishlist it right now and you'll be the first to know when it's out.
5. Culebra and Soul of Limbo.
Every soul that finds themselves here in limbo is still carrying around their emotional baggage, even in the afterlife. Lucky for them, there's a new bright soul around, a scrappy little snake called Culebra.
Culebra
Have the ability to help the dead move on with some good old-fashioned reflection, literally and figuratively enlightening their souls.
Да, мне как-то
Not everyone wants to accept your help, but sometimes reason and empathy are more powerful than conflict. So use your wits and kindness to solve some puzzles, untangle some mysteries, and bring peace to Limbo.
Извините, неинтересно.
4. Assetto Corsa Evo.
Выглядит прикольно, но я не любитель гоночек. Я не фанат лично гонок, но я понимаю тех людей, кому нравится. Дело вкуса просто. Показывали красные колодки, или как они там называются, колеса. Уже можно.
3. Dreadson.
Дредсон. Выживалка. Томас, не... на тебя дерево упало. Ух. Такое я не люблю. Не фанаты такого типа выживалок.
Two. Recharge.
Прикольно. Неожиданно. Музыка такая однородная, меня немного напрягает.
One. Blades of Fire.
Throughout Blades of Fire, you will meet a host of unforgettable characters. From the evil Queen Nerea, to Glinda, the ancient master forger, Melkart, the undertaker, or Tok, who thinks he's a king. Aron Delira, son of the King's Ward commander, grew up alongside Princess Nerea, sharing a close bond with the young princess. However, a tragic event in his youth left an indelible scar on his soul. Though the pain lingers, shaping much of his life, he refuses to let his past define him entirely, choosing instead to focus on others' well-being and face his responsibilities with unwavering resolve. Destiny has made Aron the bearer of one of the 7 Forger's hammers, granting him the ability to forge the sacred metal steel. Combined with the combat skills handed down to him by his father, he has now been entrusted with the weighty task of killing the Queen. Aron is determined to honor his duty and forge his future through strength and courage. Fate leads the young Adso de Zelk to accompany Aaron on his journey and offers invaluable support throughout his quest. In combat, Adso plays a crucial role as a strategist, meticulously analyzing enemies and documenting their traits in his chronicle, which provides insights into each foe, helping Aaron devise more effective strategies to overcome them. Beyond battle,
столько информации, просто жопа. Они в эти там 2-3 минуты впихнули как можно больше.
Following the death of her father, the king of the empire, Nuria ascended to the throne as the new queen. The people looked to her with hope, believing her reign would usher in an era of prosperity and greatness.
Визуально выглядит устарело уже. Ну, это не означает, что игра плохая, но выглядит устарело.
Calabra and the Souls of Limbo looks like a bit of me. I want to be a skeleton snake slithering around a Latin American afterlife.
Yeah, who doesn't? And great stuff in there for racing fans too. Assetto Corsa Evo is out now in early access, and RC Racer Recharge is coming very soon, so you know what to do. Get it on your wish list.
Absolutely, and if you want more info on the 5 brilliant games you just saw and any of the games in today's show, head to the Future Game Show Steam page. Now, we have something very exciting to share with you.
Oh my god, is it time?
It's time!
It's time, everyone! It's time!
It is indeed time. During our Brazilian adventure here in Sao Paulo, we caught up with Sony's former president and Mr. PlayStation himself, the one, the only, the gaming icon and all-round ledge, Shuhei Yoshida.
Oh yes, and as a man who's been pitched more video games than he's had hot dinners, we asked him to pick his 5 best video game pitches. As a man who has been pitched many games over his career, we'd love to talk about the 5 pitches that stick in your mind, that feel very memorable.
Yeah, I have to start with the pitch that Ueda-san, Fumito Ueda, gave me the pitch of Ico, his first game. I hired him into the video team. He spent the first couple of months creating his own little video that looked like the final game. The quickest green light that I've given to any game ever was a game called Fat Princess.
Я в это играл, это было прикольно.
I was in the pitch meeting in Santa Monica studio, and when I entered the room, I looked at the slide with the character, the main character of Fat Princess, and the name Fat Princess. And I remember I said, "This is my daughter." And let's do it. Very important special game for me in my career is Journey. The initial idea was how to make the online multiplayers a safe place. Let people to collaborate and spend time together. Very nice time.
Да, очень классная игра. Уникальная.
Number 4, more recent one, was the Horizon Zero Dawn. When I was managing first party, worldwide studios, twice a year, I organized a meeting between the studios. Guerrilla Games team presented 2 concepts that they are working on. And both games were great, but one of them was Horizon Zero Dawn, and it looked so beautiful and so epic. And we all went, this one. After I left the first party management, I started to work with a PlayStation third-party relations team, and especially to look for great indie games. One of the games like that was Fall Guys.
Да, она, конечно, очень веселая.
The concept from the very get-go, we were like, oh, this is amazing. We want to play this game. Looking forward, I cannot wait to play the number 1. It's called Rematch.
Ooh.
They've been doing beta testing, and it's very technical. The game is developed by the developer of Shifu. It's easy to get into, but very hard to master kind of game. And So it's very different from other football game like FIFA or other games. I think the game will be huge when it comes out.
Да.
You know what, Nath? Meeting Shu might be the highlight of my life.
Well, what about that time you found an extra chicken nugget in your Happy Meal?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was great, to be fair. Yeah. Okay, a close second. Anyway, got a question for you.
Yeah?
If you could make clones of yourself, what would you do with them?
I think
О,
I'd
я
sit us
знаю,
all in
какая
a
игра.
circle, give each other a massage, really deep, really sensual.
Okay, while we unpack this, how about you watch Expedition Log 4 for sci-fi cloning adventure, The Alters. If you missed the previous ones, you can find them all on YouTube.
Or maybe we could all lie on our backs and climb on top of each other.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Интересный концепт, но я не уверен, что будет прям круто. Бетка вроде писали мне, что есть.
Expanding and running a mobile base in the altars won't be
Демка.
possible without mining minerals from beneath the planet's surface. And to find and extract these vital resources, you must venture beyond the walls of your safe haven. Of course, mining outposts aren't the only infrastructure elements that can be built outside. As you gain access to more advanced technology, you'll be able to set up structures that enable you to farm food or fast travel. But before that, you have to neutralize the dangers that lie ahead. The planet
Аномалии.
you're stranded on is filled with external threats. Yet as you traverse its surface,
Это
you
интересно.
will notice something even more ominous. Strange, mysteriously shaped distortions that differ in both appearance and the risk they pose to a human being. These anomalies emit dangerous radiation, distorting time and space around an unsuspecting explorer. So be sure to approach them with caution. Luckily, you're not completely helpless against these threats. Upgrading the base and researching new technologies can help develop more efficient methods of protection from anomalies or even ways to destroy them.
Аномалии, история, вот это интересно.
Exploring the alien planet in the altars is an immersive and fascinating experience. But watch out. As you take in the epic landscapes and hostile surroundings, don't forget to look down from time to time. The planet's surface holds many secrets, some of which might considerably push the story forward. If you want to know more about the upcoming game from 11-Bit Studios, check out other episodes in the series.
Затея интересная. 13 июня.
And that was The Alters, a narrative-driven sci-fi survival game where you play as Jan Dolsky, a man who must create clones of himself to survive a hostile planet. It just looks like a Black Mirror episode that I can't wait to play.
Well, you don't have to wait long to play because it's coming out on June 13th to PC, Xbox Series X and S and PlayStation 5. But up next, we have an exclusive trailer for the most adorable-looking delivery game ever. This is Truckful.
Oh, look at its little wheels!
This is too much!
Track Home, Track Phone, Track Phone. Я так и не понял, как называется. Выглядит красиво. Ну, я такого еще не видел, если честно. О, злая машина. Truck full. Ага. Ну, выглядит прикольно.
Okay, so apparently now it's a cozy, whimsical horror delivery sim.
Yeah, apparently so.
Either way, if you can't wait to play Truckfall and do cheeky errands for townsfolk and, of course, battle a demon truck, wishlist it now on Steam.
Might be too scary for me.
What, the demon truck?
No, doing errands for other people.
Fair enough.
But our next game is a beautifully surreal episodic adventure about a teenager who finds himself stuck in a T pose.
Here is my exclusive interview with Katamari Damacy creator Keita Takahashi.
Точно, это эти...
It is a game about the teenager who's stuck being T-pose and very cute dog.
Oh.
So I made a Katamari, which is about rolling up the object and making it bigger. Then Nobi Nobi Boy is stretching the body, and latam is more connection and the explode. All those games, interactivity was highest priority. And this time, interactivity is more like a low priority. Yeah, the priority was a joy. Priority was more people make smile and laugh.
Какой-то жесткий наркоман, наверное.
I like that moment. It's so stupid. No smart game design or game mechanic or nothing. Just press the button and then spit the water. That's it. I like that. I wanted to make very simple game. From the beginning, I wanted to mix together like a human, animal. There's a robot also in the game as well. Being stuck at the T-pose almost all the time is so frustrated when you go to the bathroom. That's the biggest problem.
I want to use the restroom by myself. The little things, yeah, the little things are hard for me.
Возможно, это гениально. Я не знаю.
Experience last moment of the game. It is very touching and also very stupid. Pure T will be launched on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC on May 28th.
Ну, скоро уже.
2T is a colourfully surreal episodic adventure game coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox
Episodic.
on the 28th of May.
And next up, we have
Эпизодами
a
выходит.
world premiere. If you're partial to an action-packed Metroidvania, this one is going to make your heart fizz like a big old Barocca.
Oh, I can feel it.
Ой-ой-ой.
Roll the
Ой-ой-ой.
trailer.
Не
Oh,
шутите.
actually, maybe a heart attack.
You right?
Silksong. Silksong, Silksong. Не Silksong. Не. Похоже. Визуально. Silksong же там раньше показывали. Блять, читать сложно вот эти вот буквы. Это кто-то их стиль копирует. Я не успеваю все прочитать. Угу. Mage. Little Mage.
If you're a Hollow Knight fan, you're probably salivating right now. That was the world premiere for stunning hand-drawn Metroidvania Little Mage.
You can, of course, wishlist it on
Не знаю, у меня
Steam,
лично...
and if you want to find out more info on all the games and
У меня какое-то такое двоякое чувство. Сначала я обрадовался, а потом посмотрел, такой думаю, слезали. То есть, если что-то слезали, а сами придумать не могли, может ли это быть, так сказать, чем-то хорошим? Может быть, но скорее всего нет.
today's showcase, head over to the Future Game Show.
Они даже как буквы, вот это вот такой хаос, буквы такие пах, появились и там, и там, и там, и там, и там, и не успеваешь ничего прочитать, и их сложно читать, потому что они вот такие хаотичные. Что это означает? Что дизайнер, который этим занимался, наверное, не очень скилловый.
Steam page where you can find all the info your heart desires. But Amy, this next game, it's a tough one to describe. How would you do it?
I've had to think about it.
Oh yeah?
Steamboat Willie meets Doom.
That's perfect. That's perfect. This is Mouse PI for hire. And you know what? I'm just going to let the developers take it from here.
Fair.
Видел.
Hi, I'm Maciej Krzemień,
Выглядит
lead
прикольно.
producer capable of erasing the worst enemies. It shoots fast-moving goo projectiles effective at all ranges. With just a few shots, the enemies will succumb to its corrosive force and you will see them literally melt away. However, if you're dealing with multiple enemies at once, simply use its alt-fire mode. It shoots a blob of turpentine onto the ground, damaging all nearby enemies. And finally, our most mysterious weapon yet, the conscious gun. Think of it as a lethal form of mind control. Shooting enemies just a couple of times will stun them, buying you some breathing room. However, in larger quantities, these waves become deadly with mind-blowing results. If you're looking for something more precise, switch to the alt-fire, which shoots a focused beam that skips the stun altogether and goes straight into the head popping. We hope you enjoyed this extended look at the experimental weapons coming to Mouse PI for hire. We have a lot more to show you soon, so please wishlist the game now and get ready for the release across PC
Концепт
and
вроде
consoles
прикольный, но
later this year.
не знаю.
Oh, that
Выглядит
1930s
скучненько.
animation blows my mind, Nath.
And don't forget, you can wishlist Mouse PI on Steam right now.
Next up, we have Breath Edge 2, a comical, retro-futuristic survival game where you get to face intergalactic struggles with your crew and look after a chicken for reasons.
This is a new character trailer for the mechanic, and we apologise in advance because this music will probably be stuck in your head for, well, probably the rest of the time, the rest of your life. Apologies.
Born in a garage, raised by a wrench, diesel in veins, face like a trench. He could have saved the Titanic from panic. Who is it, kids? The mechanic. The mechanic. Grinders buzzing, zoom, zoom. Daddy's fixing, boom, boom. His power drill is a microphone. The neighborhood shakes from every tone. He's no DJ, no nerdy botanic. Who is it, kids? The mechanic. The mechanic. Grinders buzzing, zoom, zoom. Daddy's fixing, boom, boom. His manicure is dirt under nails, a cap and stash. That's how he sails, polite and kind, not some street maniac. Who is it, kids?
I just waxed that, you piece of sh**!
Что это было вообще?
You'd almost want your car to break down so you can take it to that legend.
You can play first-person intergalactic survival game Breath Edge 2 when it comes to PC and consoles early next year. And you're never going to believe this.
What?
You can wishlist it right now.
No way. Well, I am buzzing for this next game. It's inspired by Tim Burton, David Lynch, and Studio Ghibli.
О,
It's
интересно.
made entirely of clay, and I got to interview the developers about it. This is an exclusive interview with the Midnight Walk.
О, это классная игра. Я думаю, будет.
You're embarrassing yourself. Why didn't I
Дальше не
dance?
вышла.
Don't have a tantrum.
Выглядит она очень круто. Музыка классная.
The Midnight Walk is a cozy horror adventure, which is this nightmarish highway riddled with terrors. On these different paths to different fairy tales, you meet Potboy that you have to keep alive along the Midnight Walk. There's a bunch of hiding from monsters, exploring, looking for secrets, bonding with your little lantern friend. I think we're both very proud of the Grinner, the monster that opens its face. Klaus added some spider legs, I added those hatches. So
Ooh.
it's just where you and me meet.
Before it was always like a tedious process to 3D scan models, but now we actually scan them with a regular iPhone, which is kind of incredible, I thought. We also use thrift objects, so it can be like an old tea kettle that we break apart and build that into a house.
One of the first models, which was actually Potboy, this little character with a flame.
Круто
on his head.
выглядит.
And we immediately started talking like, what does that mean for gameplay, for story? And it kind of wrote itself. His flame is valuable, and some want to take it from you, others want to protect it. And there are these monsters that want to eat the fire. Some people almost find you holy, some worship it even. It's all about contrasts between everything from light and dark to scary and cozy. Potboy is your respite between these horrific scenes where you're escaping monsters, outsmarting monsters using fire or hiding.
It was designed so it could work really well with PSVR 2, and then of course the PSVR 2 is unique because it has eye tracking. And then we figured out it would be cool to have a horror game where you actually have to close your eyes.
And so PC and PlayStation 5, we instead have, of course, buttons for closing your eyes physically.
So now you actually have ghosts coming towards you, but then it has an eye on it, which means if I close my eyes here, I can actually wish it away. It's really important that the game mechanics and character designs fit together and that there's something interesting.
Интересно.
I think if you like games like Alan Wake 2 or
Да.
Little Nightmares, it's kind of a blend of all those. And Klaus usually pitched the game as Moomin meets Resident Evil. Of course, we're both suckers for Miyazaki movies too, and we do kind of have our own house-moving castle in the game. It follows you along the Midnight Walk, and it's where you keep your collectibles. So the Midnight
Прикольно.
Walk is coming to PS5 and Steam, but you can also play it in VR, both on PC and PS5.
Вот я в это бы поиграл. Выглядит прикольно. Ну, немножко странно мы сделали персонажа, а потом историю вокруг него
And
придумали.
it's not long to wait for the Midnight Walk now. It comes out next week on PS5, PC, and PSVR 2.
Yeah, if you're brave enough.
I definitely won't be. On May the 8th. And if you're a PlayStation Plus member, you can also get
Diablo.
10% off if you pre-order the game on PS5, while Steam users can also bag a cheeky 10% launch discount if they buy the game before the 14th of May.
Hey, you wouldn't fancy something new from Diablo Immortal, would you?
This?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on then.
Well, it turns out that's what's next. Hey, what are the chances?
Play, Queen.
Hi everybody, this is Emil Salim. I'm a lead artist at Diablo Immortal in Blizzard Entertainment. I'm really excited to talk to everybody today about the next chapter of the Diablo Immortal story and our very first collaboration with Berserk. With the
Berserk,
defeat
круто.
of Diablo, we enter a new chapter of Diablo's epic saga called Epoch of Madness. We are facing new threats, new zones, we have a new class, and much more coming later this year. Berserk was a natural choice for Diablo because it kind of fits into Diablo in multiple levels. Berserk is about the constant struggle between humanity and these godlike beings, which fits very well with Diablo's eternal conflict between the angels and demons. So players get to dress up as Guts and Griffith from Berserk. What the art team have done is we have taken the essence of Guts in his Berserker armor and Griffith and applied it into the design of these weapons. And they are going to be available for all classes in Diablo Immortal. Players get to battle against Zod. Zod is this iconic apostle character from Berserk that we're really excited to be able to include into this collaboration.
Знает же, как выманить деньги у
The setting of
игроков.
the battle will take place in this dungeon that we have designed to look very similar to the very first battle that Zod had with Griffith and Guts in the manga. And all the while, you get to have golems as familiars following you around. We really wanted to come up with custom designs on the golem by sort of dressing them up with all of these leaves and mushrooms. And when we first pitched the idea and showed the early concepts to the Berserk team, like they were very game about that. We also have exclusive weapon cosmetics like the famous Dragon Slayer, Guts' crossbow, Griffith's saber, and all of these weapon cosmetics will be available for all classes in Diablo Immortal. The Survivor's Bane event, the battle against Zod, the Baelid Legendary Gem, and all the customizable golems will be earnable by playing the game. You can experience the Diablo Immortal and Berserk collaboration going live on May 1st, available in mobile and PC. You can also experience the Berserk collaboration with Diablo 4 May 6th. We hope you enjoy the Diablo Berserk collaboration, and please enjoy the show.
Я пас.
And that was a look at the upcoming collaboration and update from Diablo Immortal and Diablo 4. But Amy, where are you? It's time for us to go.
Sadly it is, but we have one parting gift for you, and it is a world premiere.
Not only is it a world premiere, it's a game that's releasing right at this very moment, and it's free to play. Oh.
Does not get much better than that. Thank you so much for joining us for
Мне уже
FGS
не
Live and
интересно.
Gamescom Latam. The Latin American Games Showcase is up next, so stick around for that. And make sure you subscribe to FGS on YouTube for the Future Games Show Summer Showcase, the biggie, on June the 7th. Get an ice cream, get locked in for that.
Oh yeah.
We'll see you soon.
Time for us to go though. You enjoy this final world premiere, and I'm going to head off and get one of these Brazilians that everyone's talking about.
Oh no, I don't think you should. Not with your skin.
Ну. Опять еще футбол. Футбол Heroes. Free-to-play. Ну да, это еще больше похоже на на Rocket League. Три на три. Что, вам понравилось что-то? Ну, мне лично, из того, что запомнилось сейчас, так это вот первая игра, которая вышла, которую нам показали, точнее, где типа что-то типа Нио было, такого Souls-лайка. Сиф, от создателей Сифу, такой вот это вот футбол играть, я его называю Фифу, но оно как-то по-другому называется. И вот в конце нам показывали вот этого вот глиняное вот это вот путешествие с этим глиняным горшочком. Такой типа не хоррор, но что-то такое подобное, да. Вот это вот мне показалось прикольным. Ну, там некоторые более-менее игры какие-то были интересны, но ничего такого прям особенного. Наверное, все-таки подождем лета. Вам что-нибудь понравилось? Возможно, вам там нравятся гонки, например, или там последняя это free-to-play игра футбольная какая-то там, или еще что-то. Напишите в комментариях, будет интересно посмотреть. А я пошел. Пока.